just said you were not. You were muted.
Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night.
They said you were muted.
Even Patrick said it. Can you hear us out there even though the show's just starting? So you can't hear Ed? Can you hear me?
With your hosts, Ed, Marvin, Toledo, Jess, and Dayton. Tuesday Night Hangout.
Yep, Jaron says you can hear both of us.
It's Ed's fault.
See what we have to put up with?
Well, now Patrick just hears me and Ed.
I'm not mutated.
Oh, Dano, not Ed. Yes, you are mutated.
They should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me
There's
now?
Jesse and me.
For some reason, it had me on a totally different setting. I don't know. Gremlins invaded my computer when I was at Gold Rush, I guess, guys.
Hey, I see Judy.
Hey, I see Judy too. Hey,
I
Chris.
I see Victoria's
There's B3.
and our
He's there this weekend.
Yeah, him and his whole family, Diggs, his
Susan
daughter.
Hamilton.
He probably thinks we're half
Susan
nuts
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Thinks. What the hell do you think
No,
I
they
think?
know we're
He
totally nuts now. They
knows.
used to think we were half nuts. Now they
We
know.
were all having fun with the duck races. We were all hollering and yelling at ducks. Placer, Chaser, me, everybody.
Oh yeah.
I
Jack-
know I miss out.
You'd
Now-
have thought we was at a horse track the way we was hollering at them ducks.
But that was funny. Anybody get any video of that?
Oh yeah, Placer, Chaser, and I videoed each other the one race we were doing it.
You know, Jesse, I took all my gear and I took a vacation.
Oh, the one time I'm not there and you're not videoing? Thanks. How many times have I said, let's just go and just, prospect, leave the camera behind.
He got in the creek a little bit, but he didn't get in a whole lot.
Oh, he didn't even get in the creek. Well, I probably wouldn't have either.
Of course, I got in one time just to walk around and look at stuff, but I never got back in after that. I shot the crap with everybody, hung out.
I did a lot of that.
It was nice.
Let's welcome our number one. I'm not going to count you, Jesse. The first person in the chat room,
Wow.
Bob Dip. I
Well,
know
Big Bree says he
you
got some
said
duck
first.
video too.
And then your sister, she was
My
second.
sister, she's here.
Yeah,
I see Susan Hamilton's here.
yeah, she was third on the board, excluding Toledo Jess, of course. But-
I hate being excluded.
Jesse's a brown nose.
And David V.I. and the world's greatest moderator. And I don't know who the hell Wilbur is. Michael.
Oh,
But,
Michael the Ogre.
but usually when someone calls me Mr. Ed, they become Wilbur.
I see Jack from Gold Fever Radio's in the house.
Yes, I was on the
Outdoors
phone with
Nick.
him. Speaking of Gold Fever Radio, I got some nice shirts from him, for
I've seen one.
Gold Fever Adventures Resort in Arizona.
Did he follow the three
Might be
rule?
going to Arizona in February. Might be going to Arizona in February.
Oh
Did he
yeah,
follow the three rule?
the 3 rule. What's that? I thought that only applied to stickers.
I thought it applied to everything.
Ed, you tease you.
I know, what a...
You're a dirty bird.
Dirty beeping bird. Luke Duke, you should have been
Luke
there.
Duke.
And we have that.
I see Mike from M&M Prospecting's here.
Tom Sawyer. Oh, there's Angelina Horn. I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, howdy.
Well, it's
Dwight
because Bobby Freedom quit.
Oh, so we're just what's left, huh? There's Donald Knox. How
Well,
you doing, buddy?
I just heard he quit.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
You know, but you know, to each his own. We don't do seasons and we don't quit. So, you know, more power to him, whatever he does.
Oh no, say it's not true. Jack says.
RPM Nexus. Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Matthew? Welcome, man. Welcome. He's
Prospector Ruby. Long time no see.
Outdoors with Nick. But I was gonna say hi to David Buckle, the crazy down under prospector.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our long lost Aussie buddy.
That's right. Our
David.
hypothetical question, dude.
He's just a hypothetical person. What if there was a real David Buckle?
What's up, Mike? How's it going, buddy?
WY Gold. And Vicky's having some terrible issues up in Maine.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everybody put your hands together, bow your head, give a prayer for Vicky so she can leave Maine before the snow flies.
Come on.
Dog wanted in, Jesse.
Oh.
I'm way back in chat because I'm looking.
Yes, that's what I was doing. I was trying to see who
Ray Moore.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne. Or Ray, Wayne. I'm sure Wayne Nugget Brain's in there. Dwight. Patrick Moore. Yeah, Dwayne's here.
Just hiding and listening.
Yeah, well, I know Lee doesn't chat a lot because he's driving truck, you know, Lee Hirschberger.
Uh-huh.
And he says he tries chatting in voice and it always says something.
Yeah, that's why I don't use it.
You know.
Hey, Ray Moore, how you doing tonight?
Ray Moore, welcome. And it ends up he sends some off the wall thing that we're like all going, what the hell's that guy trying to say? I know a few times I tried voice chat or voice text before my phone learned my voice and stuff. I'm glad I pre-read it before I sent it because I'd be like, what the hell? What's going on around here? I said nothing near that.
Mike got a black eye next time you seen him.
Yeah. Seriously. On a couple of them that would have happened too, Dano.
Hello, David.
T-Bone.
David Peterson is in the house.
David Peterson, prospectorsdreams.com.
You bet.
That dude.
Hey, I don't care. Everyone's entitled to their own use of a mat, but I wouldn't have converted everything I own to Dream Mat if it was a flyby. Just, you know,
Right.
It works.
It works. It works good, you know.
All you can say about it straight up, it works.
And what's our biggest enemy in prospecting on a sluice, right, Jesse? Migration. And Dream
That
Mat.
and clean up.
Yeah, if you watch his video, he'll prove your migration.
I love it for the clean out. Bam!
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Boom, you're done.
Faster the
Back to work.
clean out. And I mean, it's twice as fast as hog mat, and hog mat's a good mat. you know, but bam. What?
David Villa says, no, Dave's not here.
Man. And don't forget to put the Irish in that coffee.
Biggest enemy is lack of beer.
David. Whoop. Here, let me.
Well, why not, Angelina? Put it in something and use it. Don't be afraid.
Does she have any? I have a dream map, but still haven't gotten to use it yet. Well, gee whiz, Angelina. My wife just came out and she says, quack, quack, mother, at Dano. You know, Chris's family was really cool. It was really great to actually meet all of them.
Oh, it was a blast.
When I went over there and took Chris's nugget he won on M.A. Lyman's auction, I got to meet him. He came over to my house. We talked, but I really never got to meet the whole clan. And there were some really cool people. I hope to see them out at Gold Rush again.
Hey, Matt says, I have some dream map, but I only try it as a cleanup system. Still got to play with it at some point. Dude, put it in a stream sluice and just run the hell out of it. Just run it. Run it as bad as you can run it. And then you can figure out where you want to be with it.
Hey, Busy Bee. You'll have to talk to Jesse about that, Dwight.
What's that?
Dwight says, send us some dream mat, Ed.
Sure. Send me some cash.
Okay, now, here's a gentleman who's a newbie, or not a newbie to prospecting, but has broken his dream mat cherry. Our friend at Gold Fever Radio and Gold Fever Adventures Resort, he was like me, really big time miner's moss, expanded metal, and from what his videos look like, looks like he's really happy with Dream Mat.
Dream Mat and Miracle Mat are not the same mats. Totally different concepts.
No, totally different. Miracle Mat's made by Keen, which is a lot like this mat right here. And nowhere near the same. Oh, but look what I got from Spike Strike.
What is it?
It's a water table.
So did you get 3 of those?
No, I didn't get 3 of those.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Oh, gee whiz. Kids.
Where is he at? Is he in here?
You talk to him, say, hey, man, where's ours?
I'm going to. Hell, I think even Dave has one.
This just ain't right.
Yeah, hey, other Ed, what's up?
Busy Bees Beach is getting eroded.
Look.
Might find new stuff.
Yeah, he does. He hogs all the good stuff.
No, I don't, David. Be quiet. Now Dream Mat's the only mat he'd use. Jack says, only mat I would use.
Well,
Dream Mat does work. I love the cleanup also.
They're dynamite in the gold cube.
Oh, you need it for the gold cube by far.
Dynamite in the gold cube.
Ask Jesse. I was really skeptical at first. I'm like, I better pull this so-called vortex matting up, really careful. I might need it back. I put cube mat in, dream mat cube mat in. What happened, Jesse?
Pull the rest of them out, put dream mats and everything. Now he's changing everything over to dream mat.
Now it's in my banjo pin, it's in my dredge, it's in my high banker, my mini max.
Hell, he's even thinking about putting it in his Green Mountain sluice. Hey, Ron.
I don't know about that. Hey, Jason, Flower Gold Wizard, and Run for the Hills. Yeah, ever since I cut my hair, something happened. I don't have no hair to headbang or nothing. I get a whiplash doing it without any hair. Gee whiz.
Well, that's okay. It's all right, Jack. It's you know, it's good to admit when you're wrong. Not a problem.
Yeah. I think you did fair with it, Jack.
Ed banging.
That's right, Dwight. But without my long hair, it hurts my neck. That long hair actually somehow counterbalance it. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, David, there's nothing wrong with the Cube. The Cube is fine. It's a good machine.
Oh, the Gold Cube's great, even with Vortex Mat.
Sure.
But Vortex Mat is a pain in the ass to clean. Do a clean out.
Oh, and don't forget, you have to prep it too.
You have to prep it.
You have to prime the living congeebers out of it.
You gotta, if you don't spray it down before you run and get all the air out of it, you're running for nothing.
Right. It's a great tool. Mike Pung, I know the guy. I've actually lent him some of my stuff before. If I didn't like him, I would have never did that. But
Mike's a cool dude, and he does use Dream Mat.
In a river sluice is about where he'll only admit that it's good. Now, the thing about vortex matting, what was it designed for? To be a conveyor belt. A miner saw it and said, I did before, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, back home in Washington, I used it. But Dream Mat is...
I think David needs a beer.
Have a beer, David. Dream Mat, it's designed by a miner who's also an engineer and severely tested.
Well,
and I'm not afraid of trying something new. If something comes around better.
And not just try it one time. Actually learn how to use that particular product so you can be honest with your opinion about it. I see a lot of videos where somebody will try something once or twice and they'll go, or it's great. No, that's not how you test it. First you gotta learn how to run it, and then you can test it.
Then you abuse it.
Then you
drive it like you stole it.
I did.
Me too. And but it ain't like I haven't.
Did you see what Duke and Patrick's talking about?
No, I don't.
They're talking about going to Luke Duke's. We should invade them. I haven't been out in a while.
Well, Luke Duke said we could come down anytime. Yeah,
it wouldn't be an invasion, huh?
It's been a while, Jesse. We need to get you guys up to Picker Hollow.
Somewhere.
Nah, that's the name of Chris's place now. Picker Hollow.
Thomas, how you doing?
Thomas. Lucky Ducky,
this
Lucky
weekend.
Ducky Thomas Folks wasn't so lucky this weekend.
He's
Yeah,
kind of
well,
lost his
well.
touch.
He lived in our world.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think the
Jim.
other has kind of surpassed him in that standing nowadays.
I think I spent more on raffles this year than I ever spent, and I didn't win a stinking thing.
No, you didn't, Ed. Some guy who bought their ticket about 20 minutes or an hour before the raffle won it.
But they pulled 2 tickets. I don't know how many times I had to put them back and redraw, so who knows really won the first draw.
Well, yeah, the first time the kid pulled like 2, then 3, then 2. It's going well, Josh Book. It was good seeing you this weekend. It was good to see Thomas.
Look at Thomas. I won a copper bar last week.
Last
He
week.
wants to let us know he won. He wants to let us know that he
Okay, he's not totally out of it then. Yeah, it would have been nice to meet you, Josh, but I wasn't able to make it this year. My wife was in the hospital, so
Family first.
that's right. You got that right.
Family first.
Yeah. B3 says I didn't win.
We missed you though, Jesse. We
I
missed
just gotten the
you.
duck off and didn't win it.
Yeah, I had 2 ducks in the duck off and
Yeah,
didn't
Ed
win.
had 2.
But Placer Chaser found some.
And that's the ones we were.
Oh, look, Jim from Video Calling Show. He's in here tonight. How you doing,
Yes,
Jim? Hey, Jim,
sir.
I'm going to be calling in, taking up the whole hour with you.
Yeah,
Just so you
he
know.
has a big raging rant. A major pet peeve. Going to lurker mode? Oh my goodness.
Well, you can if you're telling us.
Bob, you lurker.
You're not a lurker if you're letting us know you're there lurking.
Lurker. What a lurker. But there's a couple
Wow, cool. Silver's up to 1946 currently.
It's going to happen. It's going to go through the roof.
I was gonna show a couple of other channels, but I must have took them down. Oh well, we'll save that for another time, I guess.
And gold is at 1546. Thank you, Jared.
Well, gold's up, the dollar's down. What the hell's going on around
Who
here?
needs NASDAQ when we got these guys in our champions?
We
Yeah,
have,
Jared Wheeler.
that's right.
Oh, there's Nugget Brain.
There he is.
Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson.
Speak of the devil, and he enters the room.
Yeah.
That's why we don't say that one particular name.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I don't have no quarters by me to throw in my jar. So did anyone come home with a grand of gold?
Yeah.
Not in
No,
Ohio
no,
unless you're really lucky.
I come home a little more broke than when I got there, but I had one great time.
We may not have found a grand of gold, but our gold is grand. So
Hiking deep,
Just the weekend
welcome.
was grand. Met new people.
there you go.
Yeah. I saw the thumbnail and yours in my feed, Matt, but I was kind of busy earlier. So, getting ready for this, running a bit late. It is that like HD Shovel had said,
Three come home. with the
the
gold.
holiday weekend. Yeah, only if you're Brian. Yeah, American Gold Prospector. He's been nailing it up in.
Well, HD Shovelhead, he took his dream mat out on the dredge.
Yeah,
He ran for about an hour and a half, found some gold.
that's all you ran the whole weekend in Georgia? He went to Weekend Prospectors lease or property down across the street from Gem and Gold Grubbing. 5 grams in a day with a detector in VA. Jeez. High pan, sluice, and high bank. Ah, that was a nice high banker you have, Ed. So, how'd you like the dredge mat? Oh, at the loud mine. Okay, I thought maybe you would have hooked up with BJ. Top Cat. Some nice nuggets there with your detector, Cali style. There's a link in the description. And all you suffering from an earthquake there, Jesse?
Am I? No.
Yeah.
I get in their bag of pills.
I saw the screen shake.
Sorry.
And
Sorry.
It's all right, Ruby. No worries.
Might have been the dog. Might have bumped into the table. Good night, B3 Relic Recovery.
Good night, Chris. Have a good one. Say hi and later to the family. So, but if anyone wants to hop in, I put a link in the chat. Others, numbers and links in the description. Be our guest.
Get turned into the guest if you call.
Yeah. That's right.
Who wants some?
Who wants some abuse by us?
That's right.
We'll give you some abuse.
We need to get somebody on here and roast them one night.
Yeah, who could we roast?
I don't know. Who's a good roast person to roast?
Dennis Dayton.
I was just getting ready to say the same name.
Are you kidding me?
It would be too easy. Way too easy.
That's too easy. We all thought the same thing.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Oh man, that is funny.
Oh yeah, Mike's getting chicken. He's leaving. You don't want to be abused.
It's all right, Mike. You can stay around for some abuse.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the other end says, "Yeah, he's too easy." So you didn't.
So what?
I was waiting to see if the other end responds to your question. How do you like the mat? You should call in.
I thought he did back here.
I don't know. He's at work though.
Patrick, hey, did you get in the right camper Sunday night? Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I got in the right camper. I never said that. Judy was hallucinating.
Yeah, I heard you were a panty waist.
Oh, what?
I heard you couldn't handle.
Yeah, right.
It
Okay.
got too much for you.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I heard. I wasn't there, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
But that's just what I heard.
And
You
who'd
couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle evening's festivities.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there. Just what I heard.
Jaron says, what about Swiftwater? He won't even know he's getting roasted.
Oh, do.
That's not fun.
We haven't had him on for a while.
They gotta be in the room. Hey, Smith's Gold, how you doing?
Yeah, they gotta be in here somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Jeff Otworth, how you doing?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, it didn't. It got everybody.
No, we're not toasting them. We're gonna roast them.
Bed by 8. We were up till about midnight every night, maybe a little later before we went to bed.
Yeah. We were.
Lots of tall stories to tell around the campfire. You know how it is.
You know, it's a lot like a fishing camp.
Yep.
You should have seen the one that got away. It was that big.
Welcome back. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, Smith's Gold?
Diana's back. Hello, y'all again, she said.
Oh, welcome back, Diana. That's my little sister.
Now, if any of you, lines are open, come join us.
Eminem says, next newbie in the chat room, roast.
If you start to show your ass crack or something, or talk totally inappropriate, I'll just boot you. But phone lines are open. Right?
Mike's life. The other M is here. You can roast Mike.
All right. Second caller, please hold on for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mike was here.
I think he took his picture out. Or maybe.
Man.
Oh, he's here.
Hold on for a minute.
Oh, turn your volume down. Oh.
Yeah. If you're on your phone, Mike.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear somebody.
This is Matt in Virginia, PG Prospecting.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
hey, Matt, how are you?
Good, how you doing, Ed?
I'm doing well, doing well. It looked like you had a productive weekend.
Yeah, this weekend was good. I wasn't detecting this weekend. That was 2 weekends ago.
I saw your
no,
pictures on Facebook for this weekend.
Yeah, I was running 2.5-inch dredge this weekend.
Awesome.
So got a couple nuggets and 4 grams worth of gold, so can't complain.
No, I wouldn't complain.
No, not at all.
Any gold's better than no gold.
We need to take a trip to Virginia.
And found, when I was dredging too, there were some small quartz stringers going through the bedrock, and a couple of them have a little specks of gold in them. So,
cool.
in situ gold bearing quartz. I got to crush some of it too.
Nice.
See what comes out of it.
So, Matt, I have a question for you. Have you started that article yet for California Mining Journal?
I am emailing back and forth with Chris right now. He wants to discuss a couple things with me about what I originally wanted to write. But yeah, I'm also going to try and write some other just things on basically like prospecting trips and all that I've done.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Right on.
That's kind of what they're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, which I didn't realize at first. I was originally said or asked him if I could write a something more dealing with differences in East Coast versus West Coast.
Well, that too.
Gold mining techniques, somewhat.
I'm smoking another one. Just gotta hurry up on them.
That sounds like Mike.
Yep, I'm here.
Hi, Mike.
What's going on, Jesse, Dano, Ed?
What's up, Mike?
Not much, Mike. How are you, buddy?
Oh, doing pretty good until the return trip from Coker this weekend. Lost the upper bull joint on the trip and way out in the middle of nowhere.
That ain't good.
Oh, was that where you were at? I thought I saw something on Facebook that you not just the upper but the lower too. Is that what you said? Something like that?
Just the upper. We did the lower a couple weeks ago.
Oh, let's see.
Figured I'd try my hand at snipping some cracks out and found a little piece in there.
That's good. Always good.
That was the
Well,
first time doing that, so that was a lot of fun.
right on, right on. How's the missus?
Oh, she's doing pretty good. She decided she was going to walk down and see the falls from the top, and then she's going to crawl down. There was a log. Yeah. Oh, there was a log that was. She thought she's going to slide down.
Oh.
She took a swim and got a big old knot on the side of her.
Did you film it?
No, she was way down
Oh,
yonder.
man.
Oh,
I knew it was going to happen.
Blooper is we had that.
You knew it was going to happen.
Can you hold on a little bit, Mike? Let us finish with Matt for a minute.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry. No worries, brother. No worries. No problem. So, Matt, what's your plans for the rest of the season?
Rest of the season, I won't be able to get back out in September again until exactly the last weekend, but I'll be metal detecting at that one spot again. So hoping to pull out some other big nuggets from there, but we'll see. And then I don't know. I mean, I prospect all through the year, so my season doesn't really end. I got wetsuit heater and all that type of stuff to go in colder weather, or I'll pick up detecting more as it gets colder. Hunting season is the only thing that really slows it down if I lose access to a lot of places once high power rifle starts.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around that.
No, that's why
unless I was hunting, but other than that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, I have a couple places I can go once that starts, but probably I'll start. I need to find there's a prospect actually right behind my house, and I need to try and locate that hard rock vein that they say is there, and there's prospect hits and everything. So I'll go play around with that some once hunting season starts.
Very good.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'm over.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just this past weekend got me up over an ounce for the year, so I hit my goal at least.
Oh, cool.
Very good, guys.
Now it's just playtime.
We need to go to Virginia.
I'm ready.
I was talking about Bob this weekend in my airplane ride.
Yeah, I asked him if he flew out there this weekend, but he didn't realize Gold Rush Days was going on. But he's been out there. He's flown out there before when Gold Rush Days was happening.
Yeah, I just talked about it, said how it made my day. I actually talked about flying today to the homeowner on the house I'm working on.
He must have a plane too?
No. But he likes flying.
Oh.
Ed just likes talking about it, so.
Ed, the flight button, every time he sees a plane, take me for a ride.
Please.
Or how they say it on Popeye, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for an airplane.
For an airplane ride today.
Hey,
Barrel roll!
Cornelius.
No, your dad made my year. I haven't flown in a small aircraft in 4 years, and I love it. Wish he was in it.
I'm happy to take pretty much anybody up who wants to go. So
let me know next time he's out here with his aerobatic plane. I'd love to go up in that. I'd be like,
his aerobatic plane is not up and flying yet. That's one project that he's working on is a Pitts S2S, which is a 2-seater bi-wing aerobatic.
That'd be killer.
Nice.
oh yeah, barrel roll.
Oh yeah, he can do all that. It can fly inverted. It has pressurized pressurized oil and all that in the engine so it can stay inverted and all that type of stuff.
Right, he said he could fly it upside down and all kinds of stuff because the way the wings are designed and the system is. Hey, Deb, how are you? Thank you for letting us use your generator for our guest from PA over the weekend. It was greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's good time at Gold Rush
he flies
days.
out. I don't know how often he goes to Swankfield, but I know he's out like Carrollton and there's a couple other fields out that way that he does fly into. I think New Philadelphia, Carrollton, and a couple other ones that he does a good bit.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, thanks for calling in, Matt.
Yep.
I look forward to seeing you again. We'll definitely let you know the next time we put on an outing.
Or when we're heading to Virginia.
Yeah, or when we're heading to Virginia.
Give you a little bit of notice.
Yeah.
Come on down to Virginia, because there's the Central Virginia Gold Prospectors Club and stuff, and they have about 7 leased properties and stuff, and it's fairly cheap to join, or you can do like a weekend pass, I think.
Cool.
I think. Oh, what the heck was his name? Mike? Was it Mike Myers? Isn't he part of that chapter?
I don't know. I know Rich Cooley is.
Right. Yeah. That's the same property that the GPS did their Coney Club outing last year, isn't it?
No.
No, they didn't. No.
Oh,
that was
last year was in North Carolina.
That's right. Okay. Mike Myers, please.
Right.
Michael Myers.
I don't think he might be a member, but I don't know. I think he's out of North Carolina though. But
yeah. Now I know that might be one of the clubs that Rich Cooley belongs to, a club in Virginia.
He does. Yeah, I met him at one of the meetings and stuff before. So yeah, he definitely is.
And I believe Michael Strobe from the Buckeye chapter belongs to, or used to. All those calling in the waiting room, please don't hog the M&Ms. We have one caller after Matt, and I'll get you in the order you came. So kick back and enjoy. Go ahead, Matt.
There's been some good gold that's come off of the claims this year, including, I think, 17-gram nugget and then an ounce specimen piece, too. So
Nice. Whoa, yeah.
Some nice gold come off.
We'll have to add Virginia to our list, guys. Definitely.
Absolutely.
The list is building.
All right, Matt, appreciate you calling in. Hate to cut you short, but calls are stacking up.
No. That's different.
Yeah.
Hey, well, nice talking to you again, Matt. Maybe soon we'll see you again, huh?
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you on our outing last time. So definitely want to do it again.
Definitely.
Ron says no gold in Virginia.
Nope, none.
Nope,
good in North Carolina.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, we just like going there for the fun of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for the camaraderie.
Right. All right, later, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep. Bye, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Now we have Mike from M&M.
Is he still here? Are you still here, Mike?
Yeah, he's still here.
He's still here.
So what'd you do over the weekend? Besides go to Coker Creek, find some Tennessee gold, and break down.
I cleaned up a little bit on the new Tennessee I just bought.
Okay.
Should have bought it down a little bit further south, but hey, it is what it is.
Yep.
Got to start somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Played around with my new glow claw.
How do you
Yeah,
like
you
it?
learning it?
Yeah, I'm starting to learn it.
It takes a little while, but I
Because
mean, once you get the hang of it,
you'll wanna use it like a regular pen. Just remember, use it the way it was designed.
Right. I read the directions, and Jesse gave me a hands-on up there at the outing.
Right.
just keep practicing. You'll get to a point where you'll be panning so fast. You know, I use it on the creek, and I just get down to my black sands to where I see gold, and then it goes in a bucket, and I go to the next one. I don't even try to pan it out till I
Right.
get home.
That sounds like the plan.
Yeah,
Save that for later.
After you get used to using it, after you get the hang of it, then yeah, that's how I use it. I just put my black sands in a little bucket and deal with it at home.
Right. I use that little
Production. It's called production.
Oh, that thing will do it real quick. I noticed that.
Oh yeah, it will. And like as I always say, you got to learn your product. When you learn how to use it, you won't be afraid to use it the way it's designed. You watch somebody like Klint, or even what was his partner's name?
Kent Snyder.
You watch them, and they don't even worry about it. They just do. They're done. Kind of like what's her name at Croissant Mine?
Oh yeah, Amy.
Yeah, don't you ever go to Croissant Mine? Do not challenge this lady.
Croissant, not croissant.
Croissant. Do not challenge this lady to a pan off.
No, you'll lose.
Well,
you will lose.
I got one of those up my sleeve here. I just got to find my next predator.
Yeah. Oh, you got a challenge coming up?
Yeah, as soon as I get the right one. I've lost 2 in a row now, so.
Hey, we're rooting for 3.
You gotta start ready to take your flight.
You gotta keep the streak going.
You guys are killing me.
Yeah, right, Tammy.
Fights. That's what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, Tammy, not Amy. Sorry,
Tammy.
Tammy and Tony. Very nice though. Good night, Matt.
HD Chevrolet will be my next one.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do to him? What's he gonna beat you at?
Next month we're gonna go to Thermal City.
That's a fun place.
Trip.
Yeah, it's fun. I wouldn't pay the $10 to pan out of that pile of dirt.
No. I'm gonna take my dredge.
I dredge in the creek, in the river.
Right.
Or sounds like, is Ed a LDMA member?
No, he hasn't quite jumped on that board yet, I don't think. Talking to him earlier, he's getting pretty excited about it.
So he's pretty much, you went there for his one trip a year to an LDMA claim with his GPA membership?
Yeah, I think that's what he did this last weekend.
Loud Mine's a nice camp.
Hey, GoPro, you unlimited.
Hey, GoPro.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing? And welcome, ET Prospecting.
My prodigy.
ET.
Now, Mike, You could stay with us, but I'm gonna go to two others that have been waiting really patient.
Yeah, that's
And
fine. I'm gonna
Wayne,
bail out anyways.
all right, Wayne Nugget Brain's been ringing our doorbell a couple of times now.
Not a problem, guys. Been a pleasure.
Hey, it's good talking
See
to
you
you,
soon.
brother. Melissa, I'm glad you didn't get really hurt, and
Yeah.
could have been a
Right
lot
on.
worse.
We'll catch you guys later. Have a good evening.
All right.
See
Take
you
it easy.
before too long, I hope, brother.
Right on.
LBPA for life.
That's right.
Right on.
All right. All right, now, if you come on, please lower, if you're on a computer, lower the video and pay attention to Zoom or wear headphones. We have Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson joining us. I have no option to unmute him. Wayne, are you there? Wayne. Wayne.
Huh.
Huh. I have,
Through. He's not through either.
okay.
I feel like you don't have the right mic or something.
Oh no, but there he is.
On.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey Wayne, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing super fantastic like always.
Well, of course you are.
I always like your attitude, brother.
So I've been on quite a few adventures in the last 2 months. I haven't been able to call in because I've been so busy. But went to a mine up in Silverton, Colorado 2 weeks ago. We were invited up, my son and I, and then the Gem and Mineral Club. We pulled over 50 pounds of quartz crystals out, everything from hair size all the way up to about the diameter of your thumb, about 2 inches long.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then this last weekend, we went gold prospecting down by Rico, Colorado. Did really good, like always. And I'm going to prove to Lakota that there's no gold in Utah.
Well, according to Jaron, there's no gold in Utah. So.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
he says there's no gold in Utah, so I'm going to verify it. I'm going next week for 4 days to go check out about 12 or 13 different claims. And I will give an official report to him that there is no gold in Utah, so I won't let him know where I'm going.
Have Jaron take you those places where there's no gold.
No, I can do that on my own. I'm highly capable of finding no gold on my own.
There you go. There you go.
No, David, it's a Zoom call. It's all on the internet.
Yep.
So,
Well, you can
Anyway.
use your phone, but I don't know if it's a tow call or not. There should be a number for San Jose, West Coast, East Coast, Australia, Ireland, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom, and a one-tap mobile for New York and West Coast. So there you go. Sorry, Wayne.
no problem. So what
Hello,
else is
South Carolina digging.
Oops.
what else exciting going on? I heard you had an outing this last weekend.
Our 23rd annual Gold Rush Days at the Swank West property of the GPAA, hosted by the Buckeye chapter.
Awesome.
It
I
was,
think you've been invited for the last 3 or 4 years, as far as I remember.
yeah,
Great weekend.
there
Well,
was,
that's a good thing. Keith Wills down in Texas, if you go on his Facebook page, East Texas Metal Detectors or Keith Wills, he's going to be doing a gold or metal detecting seminar in October. And if you want to get in and learn from one of the big professionals on Garrett metal detectors, you ought to go to down in Texas. I think it's $40 per person, and they're filling up fast, so you want to get in on it. And it's going to be a full day of training on how to use a metal detector, treasure hunting, and everything else.
Well, sounds cool.
Yeah.
do you have a URL you could post in the chat room that people can check out?
I would, but you could just look up Keith Wills, WILLS, on Facebook. I'm driving down the road right now. I called in while I'm on my way home. I've been working all day since 8 o'clock this morning. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, I got to do these things because I'm going to Utah to prove there's no gold. So I got to make some money to go over there and prove there's no gold.
Jerry says don't look for copper either.
Yeah, no copper in Utah either, or salt. No snow either.
That's not real salt on the plats.
I gotta verify these things.
Well, I understand. Yeah, it's true. You have to verify.
Yeah, if I came to Ohio and you said there was tons of gold, I could come and prove there was tons of gold. So
He'd never show up because you know how miners are. They're like fishermen. No fish fighting today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, next year, the weekend after Father's Day, we will be putting out a flyer here real soon. We're going to do a huge silver hunt this next year in Mancos, Colorado. So you can put it down on your calendars. We're looking to plant anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 worth of silver. It matters how many people come.
Wow.
So everybody should walk away with a lot of silver coins in their pockets. Plus, we have other hunts that we always do anyway. So
is that gonna be just coins, or is it gonna be like bars or jewelry or stuff like that?
There'll be coins, bars, jewelry, anything that's silver. We're gonna have it.
Cool.
And it's going to encompass 36 acres of property, so there's plenty of swinging room out there.
Sounds like a
It's
good
a
one.
huge hunt. Yeah. I'm looking at doing something next spring or early summer, possibly doing a gold prospecting training class. Kind of like what Keith Wills is doing with metal detectors, I'm going to do it with gold prospecting.
Nice.
Take out dredges and high bankers and all the equipment and set them all up. Teach people to prospect for gold and how to get the gold in Colorado, or I might even go down there and do it. So I've been working on that one.
All right. Hang on a second. I want to say hi to one of our favorites. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing tonight?
I'm gonna put Keith Will's URL in the chat. Come back to it later and click on it. Hi, Chrissy. Wayne, we have another caller on the line who's been waiting patiently as long as you have been or were. He called in shortly after you did.
All right. Not a problem. Everybody, you stay blessed. Enjoy your week. And find lots of gold. So we have good reports next week on gold finding.
There
Cool.
you go.
We will.
Have
Thanks
a
for
great
calling in,
week.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
See you later,
Thanks,
Wayne.
Wayne. Good night, buddy.
Oh, no wonder I can't get a hold of you, Jaron. No phones in Utah either.
Man, well, they got strings and cans.
Yeah, they got Jared.
They have Wi-Fi.
All right, who you got next?
We have Outdoors with Nick. Welcome, Nick. If you need to pick your mic, it's in the lower left-hand side. There's an arrow next to the mic. Click on the arrow, pick your mic and or video camera.
Yeah, don't forget your video camera.
If you wish to use it.
Ed makes us leave ours on.
Yeah, especially on Open Line Tuesdays. See how I am?
It's all the time. You're always saying, turn your thing back on.
Blah, 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 blah.
There he is.
There's Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Okay, Jesse, let's get out of here.
He's driving too.
Is he still muted?
Um,
Can you hear us, Nick?
He needs to find his mic. I have no option to mute him or unmute him. There he is.
Is that it?
There you
There we
go.
Aha. How's it going?
Okay.
It's going well, Nick. How about you, man?
I'm on the road right now.
Yeah, we see that.
I couldn't have guessed it.
So I wanted to talk to everybody that's here. I don't know how many of you guys know about the Walk for Liberty here in California.
Oh yeah, Shannon
Oh, yeah,
Poe
I'd
and
be sharing
Amra.
it.
Okay, so he walked the entire road of Highway 49, and then there was a rally at the state capitol.
Right.
I drove 8.5 hours to get there, and I was there for the rally. That's not the point. The point here is I just want to tell you guys, look, the government is cracking down on all of us, on every one of the states. Am I still there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you're still
here.
there.
Okay, on every one of our states, regardless of the fact that if they're limiting you guys in any of your states right now, it doesn't matter. It's coming. It 100% is coming. So my advice to every prospector that uses any kind of motorized equipment, i.e. a suction dredge, a high banker, a pump of any sort, anything, do your homework, do your due diligence, research what kind of endangered species you might have in your creeks and where you prospect at, document all that, and then research what, if any, impacts your equipment has on those species. Get ahead of the game now, because here in California we're behind in the game, and they told us 3.5 years ago. They told us 3.5 years ago that they were going to allow our dredging permits. It's like I said, it's been 3.5 years.
Right.
They're now saying that they're going to go ahead and give us the permits, but there's a catch.
Of course.
Creek, feeder creek, river, body of water, anything that has any significance towards gold and gold history will be off limits. Their reasoning behind that is because of mercury. They're saying that all the old timers, every single old timer on every single creek used mercury. And they're saying that if we get out there with our dredges, that we're going to stir up the mercury and we're going to reintroduce it into the environment.
Oh,
jeez. That's hilarious. So
it's hilarious, but at the same time, it's really sad and scary that they're allowed to use junk science to prove their agenda, as opposed to actually listening to what the scientists and even their own research has said. We don't cause any significant disturbance or damage to the environment by suction dredging. And we all know that, and which is one of the reasons why I always push that. I mean, for us to talk about it is great, but we all know this. So what we need to do is not just talk to other miners. You need to get other people involved, like fishermen and hunters and nature lovers. You know,
Well,
get them all involved.
Jesse, let me intervene for Jesse. Let me intervene for a second. One, the fishermen are being useful idiots for the ones doing it. And
that's
a lot of
we all know that. We need to be talking this stuff to people who don't know that. Those that are.
With that being said, with what you just said, I'm already starting a campaign. I've already started a campaign about 4 years ago. It's called Save the East Fork. Now, this is California. It's got nothing to do with like the national thing, but this is like my area.
Right.
I grew this site to over 2,000 members a couple years ago, and then I backed off, and now I'm going to restart it. Only I'm going to revamp it, and I've got Keen Engineering on board. I'm trying to get Amber on board, and what I'm going to do is exactly what you just said. My target is not going to be the miners. My target population will be all of the families, all of the hikers, the backpackers, the day users. Anybody that's not a miner that loves the wilderness, we need on our side. I'm finding opposition is very, very tough. Trying to get off-roaders and hikers on the same page as the rest of us in this fight.
Yeah, because they'll be coming for them next.
Exactly.
They
already
are.
Oh, yeah.
They actually already are in a kind of roundabout way by trying to restrict our access to the claims and public access areas. They're restricting access to everybody else. They just don't know it yet.
Oh, they do. I'm starting to get some sort of momentum in the hiking groups here in Southern California. Whereas before they would block me, and now they're accepting me and joining the fight. But still, it's tough. These people think that it's all for mining when really it's for everybody.
Right,
you know?
right. Nick, have you tried about Boy Scout and Cub Scout groups? Jesse and I and Dana, we do panning demonstrations for Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, and they're the youth, and we need to help educate the youth because, you know, they get hit by the propaganda machine left and right through media and public education and everything, so...
Yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, I'm gonna hit them up. I'm actually gonna talk to REI headquarters as well. I've just been working. I'm about to take a new job, so my time is pretty limited.
Right, I understand that. How's the East Fork game?
Well, give me just a second. I'm driving, but I got something in my pocket. Am I on video? Can everybody see me?
Yeah, I have your video pinned too, so they see you the most.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's that's my gold, and that's within the last 4 months.
Nice.
Mount.
Azusa, here I come. No.
That's the smaller stuff. There's some larger pieces too.
You know what screwed up? I wish I would have been ditching school in SoCal to go mining instead of going to the beach surfing. Yeah, me too. Except, well, I did other things with my time. Let's just say that. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I was raised in the OC, so.
Okay, yeah.
But I used
the job that I just took is working for the Orange County Transit Authority. I'm going to be managing a crew, installing 50 to 60 cameras at every bus stop.
Oh, wow. You'll be all over Orange County.
I'm always all over Orange County.
Are you in Orange County or the Inland Empire?
I just left the OC. Actually, I just left Long Beach, but I live in Monrovia, so I'm north. I'm at the mountains.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a beach or a flatlander. I'm a mountain person.
All right, Highlander.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
I like the mountains.
me too. I used to do a lot of driving up to Wrightwood and Big Bear, do skiing.
Yeah.
So.
Quick little plug. I don't know if that's allowed, but if anybody wants to see those, the Walk for Liberty rally, go ahead and head on over to my page or my channel. I filmed everything.
What's your channel?
Outdoors with Nick.
Outdoors with Nick.
Outdoors with Nick.
We'll get a link in the chat for you.
Well, yeah. He can't type.
No, he's driving.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
to be home. I'm gonna be home in like 3 minutes.
I'll get it in there. Hopefully it will bring me right up to it. Yes, it did.
Just go to.
Thank
I
you,
think I linked
Jaron.
this to my Facebook, so I don't know how that works. But yeah,
Well,
my point was I don't want to see any other states or any other prospectors have to go through the fight and the trouble that us in California are going through. So heed the warning, get on the ball, make sure that you guys stay open to be able to prospect how you feel that you want to prospect. I mean, we live in America.
Well, I know it's creeping up the West Coast. Oregon is being hit really hard now. They've been trying for Washington for decades, but the miners there are very vigilant. And, there's a couple states out here, Tennessee and Vermont, and well, they're working hard on Vermont to reverse that. But it is gonna come coast to coast, like you said, Nick.
That's the way it usually works out. But one of the things that we push here is to push the idea that we don't talk about cleaning up the environment. We actually do it.
And we show it.
And we show that to our demonstrations of the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. We show them the trash that we pull out. And that's one of the things that I push a lot is the fact that we don't talk about cleaning up the environment. We actually do it. We don't sit there and complain about how everybody else is messing up everything. We go in and we clean up the mess, Yeah. There's been plenty of times we've gone to places where people have been and they've left their garbage behind and we take it with us. Not just what we leave or not just what we make, but what they leave behind and what we pull out of the river.
Yeah.
That's
stuff sometimes just flat junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're so wonderful at mining and being miners that we even have some miners that take that crap and make art out of it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. I know some people that do that.
Oh, so do we. I mean, they take all our crap that we find, broken glass, nails, wires,
bob wire, spark plugs,
anything.
Everything but the hypodermic needles.
Yeah.
I haven't seen no art made out of those yet.
Well, we don't.
I might lose you guys. It's connecting.
Hey, hopping on your Wi-Fi, huh?
Yeah. There it is. I'm on my Wi-Fi now.
All right.
Oh.
Excellent.
Yeah, outdoorsy gallo. I pick up so much I can't understand how people get so disrespectful to our planet. I mean, they throw things everywhere. Take it home with you. Or recycle, right?
I carry stuff out all the time. Even if I'm just out walking a trail somewhere and see trash, I pick it up and bring it out.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
don't.
as YouTubers and miners and treasure hunters, this is stuff that we need to really show all the time when we do a video. You know, show that garbage. I know a lot of the metal detectorists do it. You know, they just about every metal detector video I watch, they show all the garbage, and we should all do that too. Anytime we go prospecting and we're doing videos, show that garbage. Show everybody what we're pulling out, how we're cleaning up. It's kind of hard to fight that. You know, kind of hard for the government to say, "Wow, no, you can't do that." I mean, I understand what they're saying about California and the mercury. Well, the reality of that is that mercury is happening regardless. You got naturally forming mercury going on all the time.
Anywhere you have cinnabar, you're gonna have mercury. You know, I know a lot of cinnabar mines in Southwest Washington, and besides what the Chinese left, there are miners. You know, plus in Washington State, the state of Washington rewarded the miners with the environmental award for collecting mercury. And every year at the Miners Rendezvous in Oroville, I believe it is, in the Okanagan, they have a Miners Rendezvous and they turn in their mercury. They collect mass amounts. So,
You know, it's funny. What's funny about the mercury thing is and dredging, especially here in California, is I don't know if you guys have heard about the Sierra Fund.
oh yeah, they're dredging in a lake and they're recovering.
Let's just say they're completely against dredging, and they've lobbied to have dredging completely removed. Yet they're being paid by the state of California to run dredges in the rivers, in the creeks, and the waterways. To do what? Oh, to clean the rivers with a dredge, to clean the mercury and lead, and they get to keep gold as a byproduct. But they're not gold mining.
Well, what's funny is, from what I understand, they're also using like a cutter head dredge, like I used to work on, which is a reclamation dredge, a construction dredge. It's not designed to do what our dredges are.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just ridiculous.
It is.
It's all politics, is what it is. And
money. It's control, and money.
It's called overregulation.
Oh yeah, it's all a control thing. How do you control them? And how do you tax them?
Well, the one thing that it's called divide. They divided us. They divided the people big time.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer, and now that's the problem that we're faced with, is trying to. It says it right on my shirt. We the people. It's the challenge that we face now is putting this back together.
Right. It's going to be a hard one.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
Hopefully, it doesn't resort to, you know, more than just, you know, duking it out with words, and not with, you know, war.
Yeah. Well, if it goes to that, if it goes that far, at least I know what side I'll be on.
Right. But then again, I mean, if you think about it, this country was born of war, and has always maintained its status through war, unfortunately. But that's the way the world is at this point.
Well, unfortunately, Jesse, every country we could say that about every country.
Sure.
Maybe not Canada, but I'm sure they've had their share too. Sorry, Chrissy, I had to.
But yeah, as long as because believe it or not, YouTube has a lot of power. And
Oh yeah.
we could wield that power if we were to really try to come together as one big group. And it just can't be the miners. It's got to be anyone that uses the outdoors, anyone that believes that we have the right to be outdoors.
Yep.
Well, it's gonna be a little hard convincing some of these younger people.
I want my freedom back without having to buy a permit or a license.
You know, when we were in Sacramento for the Walk for Liberty rally, we had to get a permit. Well, Shannon had to get a permit anyway for us to stand on the south lawn of the Capitol. Not a big deal, other than the fact that we needed to get a permit to address our freedom of free speech. Other than that, when we decided to migrate to the EPA and the water board, it's in my videos. We started walking towards the building. Now this is like 2-3 blocks away, and there's a mob of people going towards them. We get to the water board, and they basically say, "Look, you guys can't be here. You don't have a permit to be here to ask us a question."
Oh, geez.
It's like, are you serious? We have to have a permit to ask you a question. Okay, so we might have came with 150 to 200 people to ask the question, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
We obliged it and moved to the sidewalk. And then the state police came and extended our permit, and we were right back at their front door.
There you go.
We definitely got some attention on that one.
Yeah, it's getting so.
Watch that video.
There's 2 of them. There's part 1 and part 2.
Okay, yeah, I've been sharing Shannon's videos as he was walking. I was only able to catch a couple live streams, but I did share them.
I
Nice.
wish I could find a sticker I had from Western Mining Alliance. I think it was Western Mining Alliance. It said, "In America, we're free by permit only."
Yeah.
Right.
And here's what really sucks is they use the guise of helping your cause, which is why you need a permit. We're gonna charge you to fish so that we can make sure we can stock fish and keep the waterways clear and clean for you. And that's what they say. You know, we need you to get a permit so that we can help you keep areas open. And in reality, that's not what they're doing. They're using it themselves or for whatever their agenda is.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, that goes with what you were saying a second ago, that us miners are the ones that are keeping it clean, and that's a true statement for even here in California and across the nation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, and here in California, you know, for me to go to the East Fork, it's a $5 charge to just park my car there, and they say that they use that money to keep the restrooms clean, to take out trash. There's that word, take out the trash. You know, it's funny because, you know, just this past weekend, I was there on Saturday. The forestry, they decided to remove probably 60 or so parking spots for no good apparent reason. And then this past weekend, which was Labor Day, I come out on Saturday, and everybody, and I mean everybody, even people parked legally, were double ticketed, not only by forestry, but they were ticketed by the highway patrol, no, sheriffs. The sheriff's department ticket is $65. Now, if you multiply that by, say, 100, that's like $6,500.
Yeah.
And there's Prospector's Ruby Point right there. There's a problem with excessive fines as well.
Yep.
And if you're legally parked, is there a time limit there now also?
Yeah, 14 days.
Yeah. Geez. I remember a time when it was public land and you could boondock anywhere and pretty much.
Was it still public land?
It's a set. No, it's a national park. National park.
That's how they do that.
National
it's
forest.
National monument.
That's how they do that.
National monument.
You know what's funny though? What's sad? Actually, not funny. What's sad is that you could park and camp and have more freedom at a Walmart parking lot than you do in the middle of the freaking forest.
Incredible, isn't it?
And now we're talking about Walmart, the same company that just stopped selling handgun ammunition will allow you to park in their parking lot pretty much indefinitely, and that just boggles my mind. We can't go to the forest without hassle.
Well, they don't want you to go into the forest. Yeah, that's the whole thing. They don't want you in the forest. They want you standing off at a distance going, oh, isn't that beautiful? Like, and here's the reasoning. Too much human activity is going to destroy it.
Oh, brother.
Right. But reality tells me, I'm probably totally wrong. Reality tells me that there is nothing that I can do that Mother Nature can't fix, can't destroy, and just remove all traces of me ever being there. So how am I going to, where do I have the power to, even as a whole human race, if we were to destroy the planet like they say we're doing, Mother Nature is not going to let that happen. The Earth is not going to let that happen.
No, it'll reclaim it.
Sure.
Well, part of the problem with us out here, like on the East Fork, and this is why I'm trying to target everyone, is because the forestry rangers they don't really go where I go, and we're a lot of prospect. I'm not a lot. I'm actually one of the second highest person that prospects. Yeah, I'm the second person that goes the furthest in. That wasn't the point. Point is rangers don't hike in past Heaton Flats, which I know you guys don't know Heaton Flats. Am I still here? Did I lose you guys?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. So Heaton Flats, it's a fire access road, and that's where a lot of people go to camp, and it's camping from there all the way down. I go way above that. Anyway.
So you're above the bridge to nowhere.
I'm just below it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Kevin Brown is above me, and then above Kevin Brown is no one. So it's me, then Kevin Brown, then no one. Anyway, our problem is the Earth will reclaim the land, but the problem is forestry is seeing these campers leaving behind a bunch of junk, and that's part of the problem. So I want to address that to them, and I don't know how they're going to take that. I really don't, but it needs to happen. Otherwise, for us, we're going to lose it.
Right.
It's a problem for us because that's what forestry sees, and that's why they're regulating who could come in and how many people can come in. Is because these people down on the lower river are genuinely trashing the place.
Talk to your prospecting community, Nick. What I do about this here, when I lived up in Washington, I'd go to specific areas and I'd pick up trash. I'd take bags of trash to the ranger station and say, I would like to dispose of this trash I gathered in our forests while I was out gold prospecting. And let them know I'm a prospector and that I'm picking up the forest and I'm taking it to the Forest Service. A lot of it is because of the cost of disposing trash in Washington State. But those people don't understand Weyerhaeuser, U.S. Forest Service, BLM, and who else? Crown Pacific Logging, or who else? Numerous private individual companies and stuff will close public access to their lands and our public lands, because what a few do. So if we show miners cleaning up and detectorists, rockhounds, it would help in our favor. I don't know if Nick froze or what.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So
That's a good idea. I couldn't imagine having a prospector a day, every single day, bring a black bag of trash to the ranger department every single day.
I think we all should do it.
I think we should. I think that's a great idea. That'll raise some attention. That would.
It would. Most definitely. And here's the other thing too. It's okay if you were to do it, and you can do it every day, right? And that would be great. But it's going to take more than just you. It's going to take everybody doing that.
No, that's what I said. If every prospector that I know that's up there, and there's like 1,500 of them, so I'm sure I can get 7 of them to do it.
Right. You know, it's just constantly. You know, never go a day without doing it, or a time when you're up doing that you don't do it. You know, after a while they're going to get sick of you and probably arrest you for something else.
Probably. Stop us. They'll ban us from going up there and removing trash.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, I'm just getting home, so I'm going to get off this and go in and see what's going on in the house.
All right. Well,
all right.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Hope we get to talk to you some more, and you know, make sure you let us know anything new happening as far as anything. But show us your gold and your trash, man.
Will do. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Not a problem, Nick. Thanks for calling in, man.
You bet. Thanks for being here.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Later.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
That was a good convo with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't been to that neck of the woods in so long. So long. Mm-hmm.
Indiana Tones, how are you tonight? He says, may there always be a flash in your pan.
That's right, Indiana Tones.
Chef Barry showed up too. He's out there.
Yeah,
he's talking
buddy.
about jalapeno poppers with bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers.
Little spicy for me.
Oh, I love
Flaming
them.
atomic buffalo turds is what he called them.
I have a gringo belly, man.
My brother made some a couple weeks ago, and he said you should try them in the smoker. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try smoking some. That ought to be good.
No. Ooh.
Nothing wrong with a good dry rub.
We have a little bit before we have our flash raid over at Video Call-In Show.
Didn't you have somebody else in the room waiting?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you had one more waiting, my friend.
I did too.
No. We had Eminem, we had Matt, then Eminem, Michael, or Mike. Melissa didn't come in. She was in the chat room though.
Right.
Was you gonna pass out some advertisements tonight?
I could. You should check out these towels. I better put myself over here. Boop.
Easy Tones. If you make them, don't touch your eyes. I found that the hard way. Yeah, I know.
We have
Use rubber toes too.
We have some cool towels that our amigo got. And we got this one. Can't show you the third one because we don't have any more. Right, Dano?
That's right. We ran out of them quick.
Yeah.
Show them one if you want. I mean,
it's in my shed.
Okay.
You got one handy, don't you, Daniel?
There. Let me see if I still got one laying around. I don't remember what I did with them now.
But I do have the Nightbot going, so here, let me refresh the Nightbot.
There you go. Here's the other one.
What? We only have 10 eligible?
Let me see if I can get it up there.
Oh, let me put mods
There's
in
one you
there.
won't see. They ran out quick.
I've made a lot of people mods that have been guests so they could put in their URLs and stuff. Susan, what you doing? Susan's pulling a Brian.
Well, that's because Brian's not here. Somebody's got to do it.
But we have this one here with that on it, and we have that one there with that on it. Here, Dana, let me bring up your mug again. Did you show it?
Bring it up again. I'll get it up there.
Here, let me pin your video for a second. Get it up there, brother.
All right, am I pinned?
Yeah, your pin.
Here's the one you don't get because they're all gone.
They're all gone. Only a select handful.
But there is some getting shipped out to certain people, so there is a few left.
But they're already
been promised and gave them away.
That's right, they're spoken for already. And so here I'm gonna unpin you, Dano, and then I'm
get your board back up. Now,
yeah.
being the California guys, when they don't get
it, we have a call.
What?
Well, get that towel out.
We have a call from
From Outdoorsy Gal.
Outdoorsy Gal, Chrissy.
Outdoorsy Gal. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now he's
buddy. Give it away before we get started talking.
When I always said it should probably be Outdoorsy Girl, eh?
Yep.
There's Placer Chaser. He's in the room now.
I prematurely pushed that.
You just got in just in time.
What's up, dude? Nothing like the duck races, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can hear you now. Can I?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Bill just showed up.
And I'm not hearing an echo anymore.
Okay, sorry.
Now it's just like on Jim's show. You gotta pay attention to the Zoom, girl.
Can you hear me?
I ain't figured out a logo for it yet, Luke.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, but we're thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
Coming.
Oh yeah. Hey Bill, how you doing? All right, Chrissy.
I don't know. I feel kind of stupid because now I prematurely pushed the buttons wrong.
Uh-oh.
Push the button. How can you push a button wrong? You can push the wrong button.
I got to figure out how to turn this up.
Turn what up? Your volume?
Yeah.
Well, we hear you fine. So
I have two conversations going. The one that's going on the monitor and the one that's going on here.
Turn the one off the monitor. Turn the monitor off.
Mute the monitor.
Yeah, then I can't hear you at all. So there.
Well, you have to pay attention to Zoom.
So
it's just like on Jim's show.
yeah, it's a little bit different for some reason.
No.
It should be the same.
Mute the monitor. Yeah, okay.
Mute YouTube.
I feel really stupid.
You're not, Chrissy. Now,
sorry.
Next time you say I feel stupid or something like that, I'm going to have Johnny spank you.
Yeah, probably.
Live.
Johnny, you hear that? If she knocks herself down, spank her butt live. Tell him, Chrissy.
There's a delay while you guys are talking on here.
Don't pay attention to YouTube. You're not new at this. You're not new at this.
You keep trying to listen to YouTube, you'll be all messed up.
Yeah.
How come I can't figure out?
Did you just come back from the dispensary?
Oh, I know. I feel like an idiot.
Oh, Johnny Spanker!
Okay, hang on. I'll turn that off. Okay, can I hear you now?
We can hear you. We've been
Good.
hearing you.
Thank you. I took it completely off, so I can't see the chat right now, unless I turned it on again and fooled around with it here. But so anyway, I just wanted to call in and say, you guys are awesome. When I watch your videos and you're cleaning up the rivers and stuff, I'm very, very impressed. And I'm like, yay. I mean, you hear Aquachigger go, I'm not the river janitor, but you know, he does pick up stuff. I know that.
Sure he does.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Well,
And-
everybody should.
yeah.
Right.
But I just can't get, why are people throwing stuff in the rivers anyways, really?
No.
Never
Well,
understood it. Even
They
like
were-
100 years ago, why are they throwing stuff in the rivers? They think, oh, out of sight, out of mind. Like,
a
doesn't make-
lot of times it might have been a small landfill or a gully they were throwing it in. And then through river and stream meandering,
yeah,
Mhm.
it erodes, and then eventually it gets to that spot,
that's true.
and then
That's
it
true.
starts dumping that landfill into the waterway.
Yeah.
I'm talking about old stuff. Now,
Yeah.
nowadays, you have people that don't want to take refrigerators and dryers to recycling centers or something because sometimes it costs them to take it there.
It costs us all in the long run.
And
You
or
know.
they don't want to go to the dump and they dump it in the middle of the national forest or on Weyerhaeuser property, or you have some stinking hippie up camping, living by the river in a tent, and they're throwing dirty diapers around and stuff while they're saying Earth
why?
first.
It's just, I don't know. I don't understand any of that.
Yeah, I don't either. And we could sit here
I just
and talk about who's to blame, what's to blame, and
True.
True.
Anyways, we'll change the subject. I just want to say I'm so impressed to see when people actually, it's a class act to pick up garbage.
right. It's just
It is.
like I said, we can whine and complain about all we want,
Hmm.
but unless we actually pick it up, we're not doing anything but whine and complain about it.
That's
That's
right.
true.
So
It's like-
be a
it's- pick it up. Just pick it up.
pick it
Oh,
up,
I
know.
pack it out,
Yep.
and pack it in, pack it out, and take
Yeah.
someone else's with you.
Right.
Exactly. But anyway, I just wanted to praise you guys for that. And basically,
Oh, you're
like,
too good
blame-
to us, Chrissy.
There's no need for praise. It's something
Well,
we all should be doing. you
True.
know.
That's very true, Ed. But I don't know. I wanted to make a public point of it.
Well, thank
you're
you.
You're
And
awesome,
make sure
Chrissy.
everybody knew you guys are awesome.
You're
So-
awesome, Chrissy. And I.
Oh, and Ed, I
You're
wanted to
awesome
tell you,
too.
I was by your mountain again the other day.
Oh,
used
you
to
were
be
up
on.
that Blue Mountain area.
Yeah. Well, we were on our way to Owen Sound. We just got back from the Owen Sound Salmon Spectacular, which is like this huge, humongous, thousands and thousands of people in it. And we only caught 2 fish the whole time, but
Oh, here I got a little. My grandson, who's now in his 23, 24, something like that.
yeah.
I got him all hooked into fishing when he was really young,
Right on.
and he's been fishing. He's won awards. Well, he's finally gone up to Upper Michigan and did some salmon fishing. Oh, he's got some nice fish.
It's
Yeah.
fun, eh?
Oh yeah.
In the beginning, I hated it. I hated
Oh.
it. Because it was like, well, how long do we have to sit here and do nothing? You know, well, it's busy in the boat, but it's like you sit there and you wait. When's a fish gonna bite? I didn't have the patience, I think. It's like, you can't just drag stuff around. A fish is going to bite it, you know. This is what I was thinking. Oh, too funny. When it finally happened, it's like having buck fever, you know. You know what I mean?
It's like having gold fever.
I'm already thinking, oh no, we should have done this. We should have went there, you know, for next year. Like, it's really stupid. However, anyway, I was by Blue Mountain a few times, and every time Johnny was laughing at me because I either had out the iPad or the little camera. I can't get a good shot of Blue Mountain. Why? Why? For a split second. Oh, you know, but there's so many trees and there's so many condos and there's so much. It's just growed up there like you wouldn't recognize it, right?
Yeah.
But it's neat. It's neat. And the whole time I'm thinking, I wonder if there's gold down there at the bottom that fall down years ago, you know?
There might very well be.
I don't know. Like years ago, like when I was a kid, I went to the scenic caves there, and part of the caves system there, they used part of that system in the movie Quest for Fire. Remember that movie, Quest for Fire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Moon Unit Zappa. Anyway, part of it was filmed in the Blue Mountain area.
Oh,
Just
really?
a little piece of trivia. It's where Ed's been.
Yeah. Did some good snowboarding there and some of that Ontario POW.
POW? Oh, powder.
Yeah.
Powder. Yeah. Powder's great to snow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to a point. If you're the first one down the hill, it's really slow skiing. That's the only thing about it.
Yeah, but nothing's like going through the powder.
Trail,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cutting the first tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I tried to get you some pictures. I'll be sending them to you in the next couple of days. I've just been crazy busy. It's been nuts. It's just been nuts. Like we get back, so all our friends show up, you know.
No, I didn't have a shed at Blue Mountain.
I saw that.
We had a condo.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
well, kick back for a second. We're going to give away something here, Chrissy, and you're going to help.
Yay.
We're going to be giving away a towel. You have your pick. You have a pick of that one or that one, A or B.
I can't see what it is.
Well, then, A is of that logo, and B's of that logo. Got you guessing, don't I, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Susan.
We have 16 eligible out of everyone in the room. So lurkers, stop lurking. I see Bob Dip came out of lurking.
We got Colleen Hogan or Colleen and Tony are in the house.
Welcome, 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 Colleen.
Here we go with these numbers again.
Yeah, why do they do the numbers? Because Brian's not here?
I think they just got hooked on the numbers and started doing it.
Yeah,
they should.
That's their way of typing something in the chat room.
I guess so.
Smart asses. That's
that could be too. All right. Tell me when, Chrissy.
What am I supposed to do? A or B? Is that
no.
what you said?
No, just say when.
Just say when.
Just say when?
Yeah.
When?
And it's Run for the Hills.
Good. Yeah.
Run.
Run for the hills.
I love that.
Which one do you want, brother? B or A? A or B? A, B. B, A.
I like the smaller one.
You like that one?
That one.
Or that one?
No, that one.
That one?
He hasn't said yet.
He wants B.
He said B.
So
That's B.
I think he got the letter.
that's B.
He said B.
That is B.
He said B.
That is B.
Okay. He said B though.
B. He said B.
He said B. That one. All right. That has your name on it. And
So
you
it's supposed to
eat.
have flash in your pan on it.
It does say
No more
flash.
days left. What don't you
It
understand?
says flash in your pan on it. Can't you read? So does this one. See?
Is this like a big yellow one or
The one with the letters that Dana showed, they went fast. Fast.
Placer Chaser got one of them. He's one of them that got one of them.
All right, cool. Good to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll get that out to you. And I also had a cool thing come in the mail by our friend at Spike Strike, my prospecting equipment, water table. So I'm gonna flatten some water and see how she works. But instead of a little vial, you can put a whole bottle there. So, whoa.
A whole bottle. You mean like a snuffer bottle?
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
really,
wow. Cool.
really. So I need, looks like I need to buy a new 12-volt pump and give this thing a go. That Spike Strike mining and prospecting equipment. It is nice. It is nice. Let me see. I'll get his URL out in the room. So afterwards, you guys can check it out. If he has it on his website yet.
We got about 5 more minutes.
But I really like his turbocharger header for the Gold Cube. Even though I did modify it a little. I did a in the shed with Ed thing to it and changed it. I changed it a little and I let him know. I gave him my input like we have with other products, Jesse. So
I was just saying, like I knew you would.
5 minutes till raid time. Thank you very much, Jaron. If you put a link out there for Jim's show, everybody, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate all the callers. Chrissy, thank you very much, dear.
Chrissy's hanging out with us till the end.
Make sure Johnny spanks you nice and good. And everybody, we appreciate you. This week, maybe not this week since it's a short week, but I'll be doing our Patreon rewards giveaway here coming up in not too long. And I thank you to our Patreon family, but all of you are as important to us. You, our viewers, our subscribers, our friends and family, Flash Fam members, our LBPA brothers and sisters. Thank you very much, Charles. I appreciate that. Chrissy?
Yep.
Thank you very much, hun, for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're always a breath of fresh air, girl.
Yeah, we always like to hear from you.
That's right.
Thanks. You guys are just fun. You're just fun. You're just full of
piss and vinegar.
Yeah, maybe. I like it though. It's like they know how to have fun. I like that.
Well, that's what we like doing. We like having fun.
That's right. Nothing like being a stick in the mud and having no fun.
That's exactly
Life's
it.
too short, right, sister?
Right on.
All right,
Happy
everybody.
birthday, Ed, by the way.
I have a few more days.
Well, I know, but will your show be on before then?
Yes, the day before.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, in case I don't get around to it.
The 17th we have a show, and my birthday's the 18th.
Well, there you be. God, I
So,
hope you're only
I do have a fundraiser going now for my birthday on Facebook for American Mining
Rights.
Yeah, American Mining Rights Association, AMRA. Every penny goes not only to miners' rights, but public rights to access to our land. So Shannon Poe and our friends at AMRA are not just fighting for the miners, they're fighting for everybody. So until then, and that plug, may you always have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he's going to say next.
That's right, Jesse. Maybe one day too, we'll meet you. Well, in Chrissy's case, maybe we gotta get her panning in the field or the park or on the river.
be awesome.
Good night, everybody. I hope I see you at Video Call-In Show.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Dano. Good night, Ed.
Good night, Jesse. Good night, Dano.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Chrissy. Good night, Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen. I got to use the outhouse.
Boys in the shed with Mary. What?
3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness sakes alive.
This is the first time I've used this camera on your show, I think.
This show's pretty good.
Yeah, looks good.
Pretty good.
Just wait, come back.
I
all
like
my
your
zips and everything.
You know they still can hear you.
Oh, great. You don't have any nightmares.
Thank you, Colleen. Good night.
We've been leaving the audio on after the show just because.
We're that way.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah. Well,
Be quiet.
Uh-oh. Took a part of your flash raid or something.
They're getting a good laugh.
I guess so.